Morning everyone. Yesterday I turned this bowl, it's sycamore, and I made some dimples on the edges. Not too sure if it comes out on the video. So today I'm going to remount it on the chuck and I'm going to start afresh and show you how I've made it. Now that it's all been recut and it's smooth, I will start the next stage, which is going to be making dimples. We need to make the dimples before we can raise them. You'll see. Okay, I have various punches. I'll show you them. I bought them off eBay. I will be using the smallest one only because I found that it's just it works better. And the width of it is 2 mil. And I'll be using this little mallet. This was a purchase from a local Aldi, Lidl store. It's got different ends that you can screw on. And they're all different hardness, from soft to hard. This is not the hardest one, this is the second to hardest end, so I'll be using that end. And basically I did think about marking it all out, dividing it so I could make dimples in sort of all aligned around the bowl, but then I thought it would look better if it was random, as if you know, an outbreak of measles or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this ought to be fun. What I found is easier for me is if I use the tool rest to rest my arm. No, not sure if you can see this one, but that was made with this larger punch. So you can see the two punches together, so you can see there is quite a difference between the two. Now this one, which was 2mm, made lovely little dimples. This one still hasn't made an impression in there. I will try for a little bit longer. But yeah, as you can see, it's not making much of an impression in there. And obviously because that is shallower than the other little dimples, what it means is that that will disappear. What I also did there, I'm not sure if you can see them, is as I was using the little one, I made it run along to make some lines, so you can see what those will come out like once it's sanded. Now, when you do this, you can do it obviously on the rim of a bowl. You could do it on the side of a box. You could do it anywhere really. Totally up to you. If you do it on the rim of a box, you can do the entire rim. You can do just part of the rim and maybe leave the rest blank or have some other decoration on the rest. What I'll do for the purposes of this video is I will just leave it like that, so you can see the effect that you get. You can also, well, you'll also see that the larger one there basically won't come out, and you'll also see what the little lines will do. I'll now get ready to sand this off. Now that's sanded, I'm just going to clean the rest of the dust off the grain with some methylated spirits. Okay, so you can probably see little marks where the little dimples were, but now they are absolutely flat. They've been sanded down. Next I will grab some water and a sponge and I'll show you how I get them raised up. I will protect the lathe with some plywood that's just been dyed black, and there's the bowl. Now this area here is where the indentations were made. And all I'm going to use is some water and the sponge, the soft side of the sponge. Now the wood hasn't been sealed, nothing has been added to it, all it has been is sanded down. So all I'm doing is just putting water on there. And what the water does is it will raise those fibres that have been compacted. So when we use the punch to compact the fibres and push them into further into the wood, now we are wetting it. And the moisture from the water will just raise those fibres. I can already feel that one has raised. Another thing you can do as well is you could put ice cubes on there and they will slowly melt, and the water will get sucked into the wood. Just want to make sure there's enough water on the surface. Now, one thing this will show is what I talked about at the beginning, which is you should really aim to have all your dimples the same depth. That is, of course, if you want all of these little bumps to be the same height. So, to recap, all you need is a blank, a punch, something to push it in. You can use a mallet, you can use a hammer, you can use the end of a hammer, the end of a mallet I should say, if you've got one of these ones that screw it on. You could use a piece of wood. And then once you sand it off, all you need is water and something to apply the water with, like a sponge. And yeah, that feels, you can really feel it. It's brilliant. Very tactile. Thanks for watching and see you soon.